of the Undertaker.
The Phenom, The Undertaker entertained wrestling fans for almost 3 decades in the WWE. Over the years, The Undertaker was involved in quite a few emotional moments in his career. Let's take a look at the 10 most emotional moments of The Undertaker. At WrestleMania 28, The Undertaker wanted redemption against the Game, Triple H after what happened in their WrestleMania 27 match. At WrestleMania 27, Triple H brutalized The Undertaker and Taker failed to leave the show on his feet despite winning the match. The Undertaker then faced Triple H for the third time at a WrestleMania event in 2012, this time in an end of an era Hell in a Cell match with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee. The Undertaker defeated the King of Kings this time as well and went 20-0 at WrestleMania. After the match, these three legends leave the show arms in arms with a huge ovation. This was truly an end of an era. At WrestleMania 27, The Undertaker defeated Triple H in a no-holds-barred match to take his then undefeated WrestleMania record to 19-0. The Undertaker couldn't leave the arena on his own as he was so beat up in the match and had to be carried away. The Undertaker and Triple H couldn't hold their emotions at backstage and break down in tears. That emotional moment of these two legends make that match more historic. At WrestleMania 26, The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in a streak versus career match in the main event of the show. The Undertaker defeated HBK and ended his career on that night. After the match was over, Taker and HBK shared an emotional moment in the ring where Taker showed his respect towards Mr. WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 13 in 1997, The Undertaker defeated Psycho Sid in the main event to capture the WWF Championship. This was his second reign with the WWF title. His first reign with the WWF title was in 1991, but it was a very short one. After 6 long years, The Undertaker finally captured the WWF title again, and this time in the main event of WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 32, The Undertaker defeated Shane McMahon in a Hell in a Cell match to take his WrestleMania record to 23-2. This ended up being The Undertaker's final victory in professional wrestling. After the match was over, The Undertaker shed a tear or two in the ring, and then removed his gloves in the ring, as he thought he was retiring that night, and even told people backstage that this was his final match. At WrestleMania 29, The Undertaker faced CM Punk in his 21st WrestleMania match. This match was built on the storyline of Paul Bearer's real-life death, where Punk kept on disrespecting Bearer. After The Undertaker defeated Punk, the memory of Paul Bearer made the dead man emotional. And you could see his eyes becoming watery. At One Night Stand 2008, The Undertaker faced Edge in a TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event. The stipulation of the match was that if The Undertaker loses, he would be forced to leave the WWE. Edge, with help from La Familia, managed to defeat The Undertaker, and this meant that The Undertaker had to leave WWE. On that night, we saw what an actual retirement of The Undertaker would feel like. However, that was a part of the storyline. After taking a major bump, going through multiple tables from the top of a ladder, The Undertaker finally did his sit-up in pain and left the arena to a huge ovation from the fans. The Nature Boy Ric Flair officially retired from in-ring action in WWE at WrestleMania 24 when he lost to Shawn Michaels. A tribute segment for Ric Flair was held on Raw the night after WrestleMania 24. This segment continued after Raw went off the air, and this is when The Undertaker made his way out and broke his character to congratulate Flair on a wonderful career and got emotional during the segment, even shedding a tear. At WrestleMania 30, The Undertaker faced the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar and lost for the first time ever at WrestleMania.
A third and 5 to The Undertaker!
This marked the end of his legendary undefeated WrestleMania streak. This was a very emotional moment, as no one ever thought this was going to happen. 75,000 people in attendance were shocked in unison. The ultimate thrill ride turned out to be The Undertaker's last ride. At WrestleMania 33, The Undertaker lost his second match at WrestleMania to Roman Reigns, and his WrestleMania record turned to 23-2. After the match, The Undertaker officially signaled his retirement when he removed his gloves, coat and hat and left them in the ring. The Undertaker even broke his character after the match when he kissed his wife, former WWE diva Michelle McCool, and then did his vintage right-hand raise and left. This turned out to be the most emotional moment of The Undertaker.
The spirit of the undertaker lives within the soul of all mankind.